LT Zeta here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Kirby Triple Deluxe. In the last episode, we showed off the sub-games in concept, at least, for one of them, and in semi-full in the other-ish. I don't know. In this episode, we're going to do the arena. It's time for a boss rush, and I figure splitting them up is a bit better than before. Let's see what this green flashlight is on rankings. Tor, your best ranking is 1651. Let's see if I can beat that. I probably won't. So, here's what I'm going to be doing. Normally, you guys know me, I crush things with Fighter. However, I'm going to be trying this out with Leaf, because of the invincibility guard. Because, mostly, I want to be able to use that in this game's true arena. And so I just want practice using it against boss fights in general. If I fail with Leaf, I know I can absolutely do this with Fighter. But I think it's just going to be good practice, you know? I say as I accidentally on guard and get hit. I don't have much else to say about Paintra here. She's taken longer than I would have expected, but I guess Leaf's not the strongest ability. I mean, that per boss fight isn't the worst, though. And that's why I'm also doing the arena and the true arena in completely separate videos, because they're gonna take a while. I feel like this will also be a good way to kind of get a good feel for, like, what things Leaf can actually guard through. Because I feel like there's probably going to be attacks that Leaf can't guard through. As you can see, though, it's very helpful if you're... In a lot of ways, it's very helpful to just be able to block through most things. And so this attack does a lot more damage than the Leaf Tornado. Again, I don't really use this move against... I don't use this ability against boss fights. Are you in me? I think you were in me. But the name of the game when it comes to the arena and true arena, especially in this game, is patience. It is an absolute virtue. You do not ever want to be impatient in this. Considering how... The main thing about the bosses is that none of them are that challenging, but a lot of them can really get you if you are impatient. That is like the consistent big thing when it comes to the bosses in this game. Like, individually on their own, none of them are that big of a deal, but doing them all together means that any tiny little slip-up or mistake will cost you dearly. Especially because... we may have Maximum Tomatoes now in the regular arena, but the true arena of this game follows Superstar Ultra rules, where it only gives you regular tomatoes rather than Maximum Tomatoes. So every tiny bit of damage really hurts you. I think I was just guarding a little bit too close to the thing there, so I just... Again, caution. If you just want to beat this, caution is the best thing you can have. So, that's really all I can say. There we go. The Flowery Woods explodes in the background. Also, yes, I am holding the 3DS, specifically so that I can be able to guard. Pyribbit is up next. I don't think I genuinely knew that you did that to the floor. Oh, this is an interesting question. Okay, you can't tongue me. See, the thing about Pyribbit is I usually fight him with fighters, so, like, I do uppercuts and then I kick him in the head. So, like, I'm not usually on the ground for Pyribbit. Okay, you can guard through that. Good to know. So I'll just hang out here and not worry about anything. Okay, goodbye. That hurt me, okay. Good to know, be a bit careful there. Ah! Okay, so Pyribbit could use a bit of work. See what I mean about patience? Because, like, I was just trying to be impatient there. And it kind of negatively impacted me. I'm gonna grab this, because I feel like the benefit of that one is that if you don't need it, you don't have to use it. It just stays as a, like, special extra item thing that you can carry around. Kracko is Kracko. Again, patience is a virtue. I could attack him there, but genuinely don't think it's worth it. I'm back here now. Kracko's another boss where, like, he can do kind of different things, so, like, again, just being patient and just seeing what he does is often gonna be a lot better in a lot of situations. That's why, this is why Leaf is so strong and useful, and the other thing is, normally I would, like, consider this cheesing the arena. And to me, there's nothing inherently wrong with cheesing it. If it's part of the game, it's fair game. But to me, it's kind of like the same reason why I decided to do very hard for all the Kirby's fighter things. It's because it's like, it feels better for me. Like, I feel personally more accomplished doing it without an ability like this. However, I did do it with Fighter in both of my original playthroughs, and because of my hands specifically, like, holding the 3DS like this is not easy on my hands, usually. Like, I can manage it for short periods of time, but the longer I had to do this, the worse it's gonna be for me. So that's kind of like my philosophy, is like, I've already proven that I could do it once when I didn't have carpal tunnel hand issues. So I don't really want to risk that. I don't want to, like... I don't want to deal with that as if it's going to be an issue at all. Like, I know I can do it with Fighter. I've done it before, my first playthrough. But now that, like, I have to keep in mind, like, how long I hold the 3DS for, how my hands are doing in general, it's like, yeah, no, I'm just flat out not going to bother. I will do this with Leaf, I will cheese it. And that will be the end of that. Like, even just holding it, the 3DS right now is kind of being like, my hand's kind of being like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Please stop it. So, like... Alright, for this, I only got 3 left, so I'm just going to start, like, utilizing the tomatoes that I have, just for the hell of it. We're on the final gauntlet now, so we got Mass DDD to go. And I immediately get hit. You can't eat leaves! Alright, grab your axe. I didn't really touch on it in the actual thing, but, like, this scene was always super cool when he just, like, grabs the axe and just smashes it. It's also clever that it's on both sides, so that, like, whichever side he's closest to is, like, the side that, like, he can kind of destroy. Okay, so you end on top of me if I do that. Okay. See, there's the impatience thing. I'm like, ooh, I can hit you now, and he just runs into me. You do a full swing. You do that. See? Impatience! What did I tell you? If I just sat there and did nothing, I wouldn't have gotten hit. But I get impatient. I'm like, I want to hit you now. That's the mentality I gotta, like, fix. Alright, regular Sectonia time. I don't have to do this with Archer! Oh, thank God. Queen Sectonia is a lot easier when I, like, have abilities that I can, like, work with. I like how shiny her wings are. Yeah, laugh it up, laugh it up. Okay. That was not really intentional. I think my game just was like... My 3DS was just like, oh, you lost your thing. I actually didn't think I got the shield off in time there. Oh! I genuinely didn't even think that hurt you! Oh! Huh. Well, this just got a whole lot more... stressful. I don't really have invincibility frames, so I can't, like, do my usual thing where I, like, uppercut her. Because when I'm with Fighter, I can usually uppercut her there, and it's just like... Well, you know what? I've got maximum tomatoes, I'll just do that. Okay, can I have, like, any good ability now, please? I genuinely didn't know that smashing the gem thing was an actual attack that hurt you. Let alone was going to get rid of my ability. Well, that's good to know, that's for sure. These are my options, huh? Alright. Well... Queen Sectonia Phase 2, then. Let's go. This feels like hubris. Alright. Ah, you just did it again, okay. I'm not very familiar with Queen Sectonia. We all know this, so... Doing this with stone is going to be a certain thing. Let's make sure I never use stone while I'm above a pit, as well. I'm just gonna hide in my rock when I can. That is probably the safest option, which is why I went stone over beetle. Beetle might have been better in some ways, but like I just feel safer having stone to an extent. It's not a invincible guard like Leaf is, but like it's definitely like I'm an unmoving target and you still miss me somehow. It's not invincible like Leaf is, but it's the closest thing I could have had. And I still got my maximum tomato in reserve. The key thing is just do not fall into a pit whatever the hell you do. Whatever you do, do not fall into a pit. Again, patience, the name of the game. Hi! Thanks for hugging me. Hi! Thanks for hugging me again. This won't hurt me, right? I'll just hide here anyway. And you're almost dead, huh? There we go. Leaf and Stone? Might have beaten this with the Moss ability. Also, I just noticed that the timer just doesn't exist. Okay. Congratulations, I did it in 13 minutes. And I got Copula. Koner. Gobbler. I already went through all these earlier from my other save file, so none of you matter. Which, by the way, I did decide. I'm not going through to find all the gold keychains I missed, because similarly to how I kind of felt about other things, it's like, what would really be the point? All I could really do is just go in and be like, hey, here's the thing I missed in this stage, here's the thing I missed in this stage, here's the thing I missed in this stage. And considering that, spoiler, D2D Tour is going to go through most of the entire game again anyway, I don't want to go through the entire game 3 times just for, like, a completion's sake thing, when I've already completed this damn game. So it's just like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel worth it, and to me, the biggest key thing is, I don't want to do it. And at that, because it doesn't sound fun to me, it just sounds like busy work at that point. And sometimes busy work can be fun. It's just, I like the idea of, like, being able to kind of, like, see, like, this 100% save file. I wonder how I did on my original arena playthrough. Haha, Tor, I beat you! the Tor me is frowning. I wonder how I did on True Arena. Tor got me beat here. Alright, I'll give him that. It's funny to me that these street passes are simply because Tor and I both had our 3DSs to do Four Swords literally like a year and a half ago. So it's like, it's just being able to compare that way is just really funny to me that, like, it's an accidental, like, build-up. I wonder if Planet Robot's gonna have the same thing when I do that in a couple years. I don't know. Possibly. Anyways, but yeah. I did the arena in this episode. So next time on Let's Play Kirby Triple Deluxe, we're gonna be doing D2D Tour. So, that one might be a bit of a long episode. We'll find out. Either way, see you guys next time for more Triple Deluxe.